No, they did it right. You know what's crazy is that social media has sort of ruined a lot of the mystics behind some of my favorite rappers of all time. I made the mistake of following some of the like all of Wu-Tang essentially, but some of the shit they post, I'm just like, man, I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it sucks because I hold them in the highest regard you can, like every single Wu-Tang member. So when I see Raekwon posting a fucking selfie, I'm just like, all right, fuck it, man. Just run. Like my first instinct's like, ooh, don't do the two hand fucking picture. But at the same time, I'm like, that's the fucking chef. Shut the fuck up.
I see. That example is even better than I was going to say. What I was going to bring up to that point was the mystery and the mystique behind actors and actresses.
Mm-hmm.
Because back in the day, like in Hollywood, you didn't want nobody to see you in public. Yeah. Like you didn't want tabloids picking you up. I mean, before even the internet existed, and then when social media started, a lot of actors that do it right, like Kevin Hart and The Rock and Chris Pratt, they do social media pretty well.
Incredible, yeah.
And that's why they're even more successful now.
Yeah.
But back in the day, I mean, you wanted to be able to embody every role that you were a part of. And that's what was so cool and what the success and the stories behind these actors and actresses, because you'd only see them once every year or two in this movie, and you would love it. Like fans would just go nuts over it. And now everything's so accessible, you're hurting yourself now if you're not on social media in some ways.
Yeah.
But with that example, that's even better, bro. Can you imagine listening to like the hardest fucking rap album, hip hop of your life, and then 20 years later,
like, I don't want to
taking a 2-hand selfie?
Dude, I don't want to know what Tupac would be in a fucking social media realm. I don't want to know what Biggie would be in a social media realm. I'm glad that Jay-Z doesn't have a fucking Instagram, or he does, but his people manage it.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like it's like the same thing where I don't want to meet my heroes. Or you're the saying that says never meet your heroes. I have that thing. Like I don't ever want to meet Casey Neistat. I don't ever want to meet the RZA. I don't ever want to meet Michael Jordan. And I don't ever want to meet Brad Pitt. Who's the fifth one? There's a fifth one. Ricky Gervais. I don't ever want to meet any of them. I want them to become. I want them to still be this like mythical person that I'd never want to meet. I just don't want to have any bad interaction with them at all, because I don't want that to be a clouding
that image of them in your head. Yeah, I get that.
You know what I mean? Because if I go fucking talk to Michael Jordan's like mean to me or some shit, like, the fuck out of here. Or
when
like
when Shaq punked you.
Yeah, like that, for example, which is one of the craziest thing, because if you like, now he's a business partner of mine. We're co-owners in Energy. He handed me the fucking esports team of the year.
Yeah, I was salty about that one. That was when you and I were having our beef.
Yeah,
and
I just talked about that in a podcast.
You guys were on stage accepting the award. I'm like, man, I played half this year. I'm not up there right now.
Yeah, you fucking left me, broke my heart.
We ain't gonna get into that.
No, we're not. But I did talk about it. Recently.
What'd you say? And I gotta go hear it.
No, I pretty much said that I'm like that. If I was talking about feelings, it was a Q&A. And I was talking about how, as growing up in the culture that I did, I'm not allowed to have feelings, and I bottle everything in. And because of that, you and I didn't speak for a year. When it would have been the right thing for me would have been to reach out and be like, "Yo, let's fucking talk."
I wrote Hector a letter.
Yeah, I read it in a fucking meeting.
I was drunk one night, and I was in my feelings, and I'm like, "Oh, I miss Hector. Why did all this happen?" So it was like 2 a.m. and I was lit, and I was like, I just wrote it all down. Because I had this, I mean, it had been, baking in my mind for over a year. I'm like, dude, I just got to say something, because regardless of what happened, I obviously wanted you to still be in my life and be friends, because you're one of my best friends and helped me a ton. And I just had to send you a letter. I wrote everything down. I'm like, this is the only way I'm going to be able to get everything out. So I hear you.
Yeah, you were a better man than I was. And I will never be like that again. But I remember thinking about it. I'm like, as I was being more open on my Q&A, I was like, I regret that. I regret not fucking being a bigger man and fucking just saying, like, yo, let's fucking talk. I regret not calling you and be like, yo, stop being a fucking pussy. Let's fucking talk about it, because it's fucking with me.
All right, bro. Buy me a Lambo. We cool. I was just trying to get him to agree with it on camera.
You see the stone cold fucking look. Yeah, because in a good feeling. Yeah, man.
I bet it'll make you feel better.
Yo, so let's say this. You know what we should do? We should have a podcast, you and me. But we can only shoot it like this, and we should only shoot it once a month.
Dude, I'm fucking down.
Like, I'll come down here. We'll call it something fucking cool.
I'm in. Well, I'll do the branding. All
That's
right?
fine. Sure, man. If you think you got it, you know what I'm saying.
You got it.
You got it.
I mean, hey, I'm in.
I like chilling. Like, you know what I mean. I had nothing to talk about, and I don't think that I've thought about a thing to talk about.
This was great. Yeah, I don't even know what time it is. How long have we been
doing this? Hour and 35 minutes. An hour and 35.
Oh, that flew by.
Yeah, I had a really good time. The same thing happened with the other one, and we were not even drinking this time.
Yeah, I only had one drink, bro. I'm about to piss my pants. I've been holding in pee for like 30 minutes.
All right, well let's
I'm
call
hot,
it,
bro. I don't know why I wore a fucking hoodie for this thing, bro. I've been sweating.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
All right. Well, thanks for copping on, man. I had a really good time. I wish we had drinks. No,
we should have done this like last night.
No.
Oh, we couldn't do it last night.
You could not do it last
Holy
night.
shit, I golfed 8 hours. I think I drank 16 White Claws yesterday.
I asked you guys. 3 people in your party drank 16 White Claws.
Yeah, I at minimum.
I had.
And my hangover wasn't bad this morning because
I didn't think it was gonna be that fucking hot. To be honest,
95 degrees, brother.
I smoked that joint, and then immediately after that, I had like 3 fucking Gatorades. 3 Gatorades, fucking like 7 White Claws, and I was just like, not my thing.
Yeah.
Hot dog, and that's it.
Oh, bro, it was a great day.
It was a good
I'm glad
day.
you came out. All right, end this shit so I can pee.
All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Anyway, thanks for hopping on. All his shit's gonna be in the description down below.
I gotta pee.
Maddie,
I'll be right back.
cut it, send it, print it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to see the podcast continue on with my man Nate and I, then obviously we should open up a podcast. I think it'd be a good idea. Matt, will you come to California once a month with me? Have fun, eat some good foods. All right. Well, anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please remember not leave without leaving a like. Share it with somebody if you guys enjoyed it, because I'm pretty sure that you guys will enjoy it too. Next week, we have my man Jack Courage Dunlop come on, because last time that we spoke, he was literally like taking off. You know, if he's at a level 60 right now in the success, because he still has a lot of success to come to him, he was at like a 30. You know what I mean? Like, he's incredible. Like the trajectory that he had, we sort of saw and I sort of talked about it in the podcast. But anyway, we discussed that next week. We'll see you guys on the next one. Good.